Aaron go brog! Oh, the luck of the Irish! Friday is St. Paddy's Day, but today, oh, it's Hump Day. I'm Matt Robinson.
And I'm Woody Walden, and this is your
Hump Day Update, where we show you how to run a smart real estate business, which stands for
stress-free,
money and credit-free,
asset-free,
risk-free,
and tax-free investing strategies that work right now in this market.
Now, obviously, Woody and I would love to be in the St. Paddy's Day spirit and wear our green. But unfortunately, we can't because we're on a green screen.
And if we did wear green, we'd probably look a little ridiculous, like a couple of floating heads without a body. Well, kind of like this.
Raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said
So green, not such a good idea. But speaking of green, little green space invaders,
also known as politicians,
are trying to attack the real estate investing business with a bunch of overbearing regulations appropriately entitled the M.A.R.S. rule.
There is a growing tendency to think of man as a rational thinking being, which is absurd.
Now, M.A.R.S. stands for Mortgage Assistance Relief Services Rule, which was enacted by the Federal Trade Commission and went into effect on February 1st of this year.
That's right.
It applies to any real estate broker, realtor, or investor that assists distressed homeowners with loan modifications or short sales.
That's right. Now, the rule was designed to protect struggling homeowners from mortgage relief scams that basically misrepresented themselves as being part of the government and then fraudulently charged upfront fees for services, well, they never rendered.
Yeah. And in typical government fashion, the folks at the FTC felt it was better to overregulate everyone in the entire country,
of course,
rather than just prosecuting the few scammers who were actually defrauding consumers.
Right.
And so, we have the M.A.R.S. rule.
Now, the main provision of the rule is the advance fee ban, which prevents companies from collecting any fees until they have provided consumers with a written offer from their lender or servicer that the owner decides is acceptable. Now, companies that provide mortgage assistance must also remind consumers of their right to reject the offer without any charge.
Right, and the second major provision of the rule requires certain disclosures to be made in all advertisements that specifically target homeowners in distress. The ads must disclose that the mortgage assistance company is not associated or approved by the government, and that even if the consumer decides to use their service, their lender still may not agree to the change of the terms of their loan.
Now, the advertising provision is really, to me, the most concerning, and in my opinion, really the most ridiculous, because it truly interferes with your ability to run your business. You know, it's not only a little burdensome, but it makes you sound like a used car salesman when you have to include this.
Before using this service, consider the following. Our company is not associated with the government, and our service is not specifically approved by the government or your lender. Even if you accept this offer and you use our service, your lender may not agree to change the terms of your loan. You may stop using our service at any time without any fee or penalty. If you stop paying your mortgage, you could lose your home and damage your credit rating.
The marketing piece requires an additional paragraph of text, and every radio commercial requires 15 seconds of additional disclosure. It really decreases the effectiveness and response rate of your marketing campaign, cutting into those hard-fought profits. And as long as the disclosures are made before the customer enters into an agreement with the mortgage assistance company, I'm really not sure why it's necessary to add the additional advertising burden to legitimate investors and real estate brokerages. You know, but there I go again, thinking logically.
Teach me how to be sensible, logical, oh, responsible, practical.
Yeah, the government has always been guilty of overkill. And they don't just bring a gun to a knife fight. They bring a whole weapons cache full of missiles and AK-47s, and that's certainly the case when it comes
to the M.A.R.S. rule as well. That's right, Woody. If you're found to be in violation of M.A.R.S., it's going to cost you a cool 11,000 big ones on each violation. And for each day, you're found to be out of compliance. So take our advice. If you work with distressed homeowners in your real estate investing business or brokerage, study up on M.A.R.S. and make sure your company is in compliance. And then take a few seconds to let us know your thoughts about these new regulations by commenting in that box right down there.
Now, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, we're bringing back the widely popular Going Green segment.
That's right.
To keep you on the straight and narrow when it comes to saving our environment.
And in this week's episode, we pulled together some really creative ways for you to save money, save energy, and do your part to help save Mother Earth.
It's not that easy being green, having to spend each day the color of the leaves. when I think it could be nicer being red or yellow or gold or something much more colorful like that. It's not that easy being green. It seems you blend in with so many other ordinary things.
Ha ha! And don't you just feel like going out and giving a tree a big old bear hug?
That's all for this week's Humpday Update. Special shout out to our latest YouTube subscribers, Kevin Kelly and Steve Hawks in Las Vegas.
What's up, guys?
Fish Taco.
That sounds yummy.
Taylor Sids and Charles Harmon from the Philippines.
The Philippines?
Yes, sir.
I wonder if they eat fish tacos over there.
Well, I don't really know, but we could ask him. Hey, Charles, comment below. Let us know what the most popular delicacies are over there in your neck of the woods.
And for the rest of you out there, check out our new episodes of our show every Wednesday morning at HumpdayUpdate.com. Or you can get the video sent directly to your phone each week by texting the word Hump Day to the number 90210.
And help us to continue to spread the word by forwarding this to your friends, posting to your Facebook page, and you can even embed it right into your own blog.
What else do you need?
Yes.
And of course, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking that green box right down there.
From all of us here at the Humpday Update, writers, directors, cast, and crew, have a prosperous and productive rest of your week, and remember,
finish strong!
Rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. Old Jenny Morrissey said she'll die. She doesn't get the fellow with her overnight. She is handsome, she is pretty.